What is up, lockdown campers? That's right, this was made in the year 2020. It's me, the one secret your doctors wish you never knew. AKA the human afro, vis-a-vis Bob Ross. How am I spending my lockdown? Well, I'm burning my past masterpieces. Today we are burning the critically acclaimed short film Can't Tell by me, Rowen Henderson. How did it come to be? Where did it all go wrong? And what can we learn from this? Was it my calm, clear and concise directing? Oh, go! Look at us and talk! Look! No! My unending ability to never look at my backgrounds before shooting.
Sorry, I keep laughing.
Or Mother Nature herself.
I guess we can head to that.
Let's watch.
Sometimes I struggle to tell people things.
There's literally toast in there that we just kept microwaving until we got optimum crunch.
Hey, Jay?
Yeah, babe.
So the idea of the short film came about when I saw my friend Tristan, who's actually in the short film. He was on the other side of the road and I was trying to talk to him, but there was cars in between us and so I couldn't hear him. And it was like, haha, funny, we can't hear each other. So I thought, what if a girl was trying to break up with her boyfriend, but he couldn't hear?
I mean, I have technically told him, besides he should be able to tell anyway.
Oh, Paul went flying. I guess we can.
I had upgraded from the on-camera microphone from previous short films and had a boom pole with a dead cat on there as well, but the wind was still way too loud and noticeable. I think we probably should have just waited for the wind to pass or have gone somewhere else. And on top of this, poor Georgia, who was doing both the boom pole operation and the external sound recorder, had never done anything like this before, and so just trusted that I had set up the recorder correctly. I had not.
Oh, Paul went flying head first into this huge pile of chairs and just disappeared underneath them. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I mean, big riffs on this gaff this weekend, so I guess we could head to that.
Nah, I'm okay.
Okay.
You do not understand how many takes it took us to get that 10-second sequence.
Good night, Beatles crawling up my legs.
You having a breakdown?
Nah, we good.
Cool. Shot 2.0, take 11. We didn't even. That was 2 steps. Right. First. What's wrong? It's a huge pile of chairs.
Go on, go for it, go for it. Go for it, final time, let's go, no more after this. Final time, I swear, definitely, let's go.
What are you doing with your legs?
Come on, let's go,
Okay.
final.
Shot 2.0, take 18. Head to that.
Nah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Bag. Bag. Always with the backgrounds. Please check your backgrounds.
I was going. I just wasn't going with him. He'd get the message this way.
I actually under the chairs, I assume. That's where he disappeared.
And so we arrive at the next big problem, a party scene when I had a grand total of 0 extras. So I threw myself and Georgia in there, made us talk a bunch of nonsense, layered some people talking, sound effects on there, added some music, fiddled with the RGB, and boom, party scene with 0 extras. Look, there's Tristan again, there's Georgia again, and of course we have Grace. Also about that random nonsense that we were using to fill up the scene. Here's the scene without sound design.
I can't believe Paul ran. Oh,
What
my
lad.
dude, I've never seen Paul in my life.
So great.
Who is this Paul man?
Who is this Paul man?
Paul Paul's a beast. Paul's a beast.
Who's Paul and where is he now?
Coming from Paul. No, dude, yeah, Paul McDonald, yeah, Paul. Oops.
Who's Paul and where is he now?
I don't know, but I can't. Under the chairs, I assume. I mean,
yeah.
because that's where he disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul McDonald.
What a mad lad.
Farm, E-I-E-I-O. It's pretty crazy. What, Tristan!
McDonald.
Okay, so what's the deal with this whole Paul thing? Well, we have this friend who, when in primary school, was playing Duck Duck Goose, ran so furiously into a pile of chairs that he disappeared. And that's just one of those images that sticks with you forever. So we had this running joke that all the background scenes and talking in the background that was happening had to do with Paul. Some very complex world building.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Vision. I'll learn to light one day.
You're staring at.
Well, maybe if you'd actually listen.
If you bloody talked about something.
I sure do!
What great timing. You must have looked up all the train times, done lots of pre-planning, showed up early in order to catch such—
Oh, go! Go! Look at us and talk! Look!
Communication is a director's #1 responsibility.
I maybe just made it a bit hard to hear.
What is this? Are you broken up with me?
I mean, yes. You're not bad or anything. Yes. It's just, yes. Never again.
What's up?
I'm breaking up with you.
Thank you for the Oscar. I'd like to thank every muscle in my face, all of which I utilized for this performance. I just love this image. Okay, so that was pretty fun, both to watch and to make. What can we take away from this? Wind, it hates you. So respect the weather gods and either find somewhere with more shelter, or wait a bit. Or dead cats. Make sure everyone on your crew can actually use the equipment you're giving them. For the audio recorder, for example, I could have set it to auto and it would have probably come out better than when I just set it on a random sensitivity and hoped for the best. Or even better, I could have properly explained how to use it to my friend. You can have a party scene without actually having a party, with just a few tricks. Scheduling and casting on a project like this never works out. I had my main actor drop out the day before, and one of my other actors tell me that they had to leave at 45 minutes before 4. We stan high pressure filmmaking. Still an iconic shoot day that I loved regardless. Story-wise, a nice alternative that was suggested to me was that the boyfriend could break up with her at the end, which would be an epic bruh moment. But then we wouldn't get this iconic image. And finally, I'd like to propose that a Paul McDonald subplot should be a necessary component for all films. Good night, campers.